And a lot of them couldn't make it through that third one because they were so absolutely vulnerable and found things, that took them early. Drugs. Cobain was certainly into drugs and ended up taking his life through suicide. And that's because all these people are hybrids and are extra sensitive, and it's hard to make it through. 27 was an incredibly difficult year for me, too. And I believe for most hybrids it is. That's a very tough transition. I think that's one of the true transitions into adulthood, that 27 transition. It's not at 18. Anybody who's been through that and a couple more years down the road even know that. So if you're 18 or 19 and you think you're an adult, sorry to break it to you guys, I'm almost 30 and I'm still a kid too. I've just recently realized this with this last transition. So that's a good thing, though. I hope to never grow up. But all right, friends, here's some music from Rob Thomas, his song Unwell, and listen to it in the middle where he says, clear as day, I've been talking in my sleep. Pretty soon they're going to get me. Yeah, they're taking me away. All right, they come and take you in their sleep. And who's he talking about, guys? Aliens, maybe? Aliens! All right, Rob Thomas, Party 93.4 will be right back, and I genuinely appreciate it. Again, come chat with us if you're listening live, or if you're not, if you're on the internet right now, go to www.ufozone.ning.com. And there's a tremendous group of space chickens there that are some great people. I'm there as often as I can be. There's a forum there where we can all talk. You can ask me questions there if you want to get a hold of me. And I think there's almost 100 people there now. The growth in that website has been tremendous over the past couple weeks. It's literally skyrocketed. So we're getting some decent traffic there now. There's some great people there of all ages. And if you're looking to make friends, or if you're looking to talk about this, or if this is something you're obsessed in, come meet some other people like yourself. There's a lot of us out there, and that's something you'll start to see at that website. And that's part of my job here is I've known since I was a child. I was born to lead. I was a born leader, and for a long time, my question was, okay, where am I leading people to? A lot of us as children know that we're here in part to help save the world, and that's true. And that's hybrid mentality right there. If you think that way, be highly suspicious of your gene pool. Just something to think about, and that's something we talk about more there too. But if you're listening live right now, come check in, and we should be having a live chat session. And I'll be there for sure to talk to, and we had a lot of fun last week, and I'm sure we will this week too. So what's up to all the space chickens at ufozone.ning.com? Hi guys, from me, AlienPhotog, even though I'm there right now talking to you. All right, 2012. I want to talk about a little bit of the basics of this here briefly, and then after that I'm going to go into some questions from the space chickens. And if you want to send me a question, please send it to AlienPhotog, AlienPhotog @gmail.com. Please email me, guys. Man, it was crazy. Like I said this week, everybody stopped emailing me, I guess, because I have a radio show. Everyone thinks that I didn't have time to hear back from them. That's crazy. I love talking to you guys. I love talking to you guys, and if anybody's experienced this, part of what I love doing is helping people through it. That community at ufozone.ning.com is there for you as well. But I respond to every email. I get a bunch of them, but like I said, I've got that software now that types what I say. So as you can hear, I say a lot, so getting back to everybody really isn't that much of a problem, and I love doing it. And also, I'm looking for musicians, preferably those who may be well-known or maybe in that circle, to talk to a little bit here, because I have a lot of questions for you personally about how aware some of you guys are of the alien influence in your music. I imagine some, Rob Thomas being a good example, have to be pretty darn well aware to be saying what you're saying. That said, I've also met some artists, painters in specific, who are painting some things that when I saw clear as day, I knew what they were, but when I contacted them and informed them what they were shocked when I showed them other examples of it. They didn't know what it was. They just paint. So they knew it was something. So I'm curious to know how much you guys know about that, and I'd love to get somebody relatively well-known on the show to talk about their experiences. And I know it's a scary thing to do. That said, something else I try to do as a leader, and this is encourage people to be brave and open about their experiences. There's nothing wrong with this. In fact, having this in our life makes us special people. It can make us feel very weird and very uncomfortable. It's scary at a lot of times for those of us who get both sides messing with us, and there's a lot of us who do. but I try to get people to be brave and start talking about this because it's a special time going into this 2012 change. So write me there, AlienPhotog@gmail.com, please. I love hearing from the Space Chickens, and I love making new friends. It's something I've just recently started doing. I was a hermit for way too long, and I love making friends. Like I said, I heard from Egypt and the North Pole this in one day. I think that's the coolest thing. I love that about the internet. Other than that, it's the freaking Wild West of 2010, the internet, but it probably makes the Wild West look tame. Those people would probably look at it like, my God, it's worldwide Wild West. But 2012. And first off, let me put out my most sincere sympathies to anybody who lost a relative or is struggling personally, maybe even reaching those areas of the world, maybe, of Haiti and now Chile too. An 8.8 earthquake this last week in Chile, which is just gargantuan. I don't think the scale that they do earthquakes on is really kind of funky, but a lot of people don't realize that 8.8 quake was 500 times as powerful as the one in Haiti.